8 liters for cleaning. Other brands, or well, a lot of brands having 55 liters. We have a closed, basically, system. So we are using 8 liters for 1 hour hands clean. We don't really add more water. We're going to see the cleaning afterwards. Okay. It's going to take some time. So what I do, I go back. I go, again, combi mode, 55 inside, 160 outside, and then I will add the golden touch. So when I reach 52, it will start to get dark, and I can focus on absolutely other things. Then if you have any cooking or technical questions or anything you're interested in, it's going to take perhaps 10-15 minutes. You can maybe rise up the temperature to do it faster.
How many sizes is it?
We have starts from 6 to 3, which is the smallest size. No, this is 6 regular gastro. Then it's 6 2/3. That would be the size like this only. That's the smallest one. Maybe the easiest way would be he's going to bring the rolling line. Then we have a 6, then we have a 10, then we have a 12. There's from basically smallest one, which is this is the smallest one, which is the most sold. There is the 2/3, which is not very for restaurant. It's like for a small bistro, and yeah, that would be the best way to see the sizes. We are providing also the chef support, so any customer around the world, any request, there is a hotline link inside the Combi-steamer. So the chef has a problem, we call the number, and we are very welcome to fix the problem, because we are also collecting the information that we want to know how you cook it, what is your basically experience, and we want to be as a producer close to the end customer, and also through our distributors in Cyprus. So we like to assure you that it's not just a combi oven, it's just a service, and it's also the service, that installation, training, the chef support. If you have a problem of cooking something, like I'm one of the chef members from our company, and I'm getting a lot of emails from around the world, from Singapore to something like how to cook this, how to cook that, and we are really here to basically help. That's why we should also come here just to see what.
Εκπαιδευμένος.
What size do you have now?
6.
6. Is it enough?
I'm going to show you.
Yeah?
The deep one.
Deep one, yeah. I mean, we have 6 plus 1. We don't call it 7, because the 1, it's not 100% shelf. You can put just, well, you don't put this deep one, but it's extra, it's not free. It's always good to have 1 extra. So every Combi-steamer, we call 6 or 12 or 10 or 8, it also have 1 extra. It's something again as a benefit. All the electronics we are actually using is coming from Germany, a company called Schneider. The screens are coming from Switzerland. So it's been a long time when this Vision 2, it was 7 years when they started, and it was years before they decided who's going to be our supplier of the electronics, our supplier of the screens. And so far there was no troubles. So there's nothing in this Combi-steamer from China or whatever people think it's a bad product. Germany, Switzerland, then the stainless steel is obviously from Italy, and everything is produced in Czech Republic. We have 14 millimeters insulation. It's something what if you are a technician, it's more 2 millimeters more than most of our competitors, which is the reason why the temperature is 180 when I said it's 180. And regarding the boiler system, so as I mentioned, it's injection or boiler. One is spraying the water inside, one is actually producing the steam inside the boiler. But every single boiler oven has also injection. So if something happened to your boiler, if you forget to descale, when you have a hard water, you should put the powder sometimes to descale to get rid of the hardness. If you forget or you don't do it, sometime, you can see, like in a washing machine, you have to descale everything what is taking the water. So when you see there is a problem, and it's a Friday night, and you have a busy night, and you need a steam, it's sometimes hard to call service, because it's Friday 11 o'clock. You can automatically change it into the direct steam injection, and you can use the direct steam injection forever. We had a customer, he made some call, he was trying to fix it, so he opened it, and he broke something in the boiler, and he didn't have money to fix the boiler. So he went to direct injection, and he was using this for the next 2 years. So this is also a good option. But once you have a boiler, you get a direct injection for free. We are also providing the software for your computer. So if you have an office and you want to make a recipe, you can very easily, it's basically drag and drop. So you make something, you move it on the other side, then to the USB. You put it into the computer, you have it there within 20 seconds. So if you have something you prefer to have, and there's in the restaurant a lot of chefs come and go very often, I think that you probably have the same experience every year, every 2 years, maybe more often, sometimes every 2 weeks, there's a new chef, and you always have to explain him everything, how do you cook this and how do you cook that, and they even tell you that they know everything, even they never know. So it's good that you have everything there, because if you have it in a folder, next day it's lost or it's dirty or it just disappeared. If you can have everything inside, it will be always in the kitchen, nobody will lose it. And we have a lot of manuals, like 4 or 5 languages, and we are constantly making the new one, the video manual, so people can look, if they don't know, they can look anytime into the video. And also, I'm going to show you this button here. It's called Vision Agent. This is basically instant help. So anytime, anywhere, I press this button and I click on anything, it's going to tell me what is this button, what it does. So this is time. Here you can choose the time for cooking. So if I go to functions, press this button, click on the functions, it tells me everything. So especially, as I said in the beginning, all the chefs, 40, 50, 60, they are afraid of technologies. But once they actually have this button here, and they know that there's no way by touching you can break it. It's just designed for a kitchen, so you can touch anything, nothing could happen. And if you don't know, you go with the agent, you ask the agent, and it's going to tell you what is this for. And if I go to the recipes, and I'll find some recipe, I don't know, beef steak. Again, all programs beef. I'll go to vision agent and I asked him, here it's empty. And I could make the recipe by myself as a boss or head chef or someone which is going to tell my staff, take this 200 grams, make this, make this, make this. So step by step, everything could be actually inside. Here. Now we already reached 31 degrees, so we're going to speed it up so I can have it faster. I'll go again, full speed ventilator. I open the flat valve to get rid of the humidity, and I will go 180 degrees, that is perfect, and I will start. Now it should be ready in 3 minutes. If you like to, there's one possibility which is not very useful but very people found interesting, that actually this oven you can control through the iPhone or any mobile phone. As long as you connect this into the rotor, you can be, somewhere at home and you can turn on the machine if you like. You can preheat it if you like. It's not something probably it's going to be used often, but we are actually have this possibility for customers who found it attractive. Some people weren't here. This is some duck breast which we marinated for 6 to 8 hours in the orange juice, and soya sauce, olive oil and honey mustard, and then we have some braised red onion and red wine. On the top, the dressing we made from the spring onions, chili. Yeah, 179, we want to do 180. So I can still control inside the temperature. I know 180, and I know the inside is 36.
The jacket potatoes.
Jacket
How many
potatoes.
takes
You mean the whole potatoes? Yes. It depends what kind and what size, but I would say that the jacket potato 45-50 minutes to big jacket potatoes. And there's some, it's very dependent. The jacket potatoes, they go only on the roast, but we have experience from our customers that they go